Ugh. What's going on?
Oh shit, yeah. Yo.
What's going on?
Not much.
I'm trying to play some solos. How you doing?
Just trying to get situated. Trying to find my lighter.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
This brain is so like,
Up on your feet!
It is so unfair.
So loud, dude.
Hostile dropping into the area.
Say what?
Watch the skies.
Like I have literally killed 3 people and haven't reloaded yet.
I have to turn down my sound effects.
4 people.
Audio.
Enemy soldier nearby.
What? Can these people just
Practice
not see
is
it?
over. The real fight begins now.
Ooh, that was rough.
You want to do Lagoon or no?
Oh, I don't care.
It's a little outside the city. Let's go to the ruins.
Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. The gas is closing on your position.
that's
Suggest you start running. Cash drop is inbound. Intercept and seize the cargo.
good.
Alright, let's see it fall in. It will be hot.
Execute all targets in the AO.
There's already a team over there.
There's a couple teams, it looks like.
Yeah, it is.
I may have picked a hot drop.
Yeah, that's how I like it. So what's the winner?
Steeler.
We both slid into it and opened it. Who's firing at you?
Do not shoot me again.
He has a teammate down here. He had a teammate down. Yep, there he is. See. Oh. I see.
Oh, they can shoot through this?
Yeah. Yeah. And someone else is firing at him, right? Oh, behind us! Behind us! I knew he was there. Tell me
You're
you
in a
caught
gulag
that.
now. Survive to earn redeployment.
And he ran off without me being able to find him.
Stay sharp. Yeah, this.
I've been getting crept up on from behind all day.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Prove you can still fight, soldier.
Well, I have always told you your game sense is shit. This guy's gonna kill me too. I just know he's...
Done. We're sending you back to base.
You've gotta be kidding. I had to drop on this guy every time. Just kill him.
Your team can still buy you back if they have the cash.
And I could not kill him. Damn, dude. There he is. You should have charged him.
Taking fire.
Okay, he's up to your left.
Throwing fire.
Oh, I didn't see him.
How do you win yours and I can never win mine?
Just better, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like, if I miss him with one shot, it's a wrap. The one to your left. The one to your left. Get the one to your left. He was working.
We lost that one, but we'll come
saw
back
his
stronger
gun.
next time.
I missed too many shots.
Well, you scared the first one, and then you should have focused on that. But you did good. I just saw his glance. That's why I was telling you.
It's like it broke him, and then all the shots go to shit.
Say what?
I lasered him for all the jumpy shots, and then when the recoil comes down, it's like nothing lands.
Yeah.
It was losing? No, it's working.
Aaron Rodgers got 153 million guaranteed.
Better get that money. Who knows what the Packers would spend it on? Some dumb shit.
Man, their last two quarterbacks have been great. They don't spend their money on nothing stupid up there.
They did last year.
What?
Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon.
Jordan Love was the dumbest move ever.
Oh no, he's right. And people thought the same thing about Aaron Rodgers. You just wait a couple of years. That's what they do. They go ahead and get their quarterback.
Yeah, but when they said that about Aaron Rodgers, they didn't need O-linemen, and they never went after shit that they needed. They went after a fucking backup quarterback.
Well, obviously, they still don't need an O-lineman. Or they still don't need O-lineman because they got decent. I mean, Aaron Rodgers isn't the most mobile person. And they block just right for him. So.
I don't know. I'm with most Packer fans. I thought that was fucking stupid as shit. You don't spend that high of a draft
Practice
pick
is
on a
over.
quarterback you
The
don't
real
need,
fight
or a
begins
quarterback
now.
for the future.
I mean, but they still, it didn't hurt the team. Well, they probably could use, I don't know if they need an offensive line as much as,
I would say
they could have got
a
Trubisky.
lot.
Could have went for Trubisky.
All right, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team.
Where we going?
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
You want to go after this guy?
Cash drop on the way. It's payday, gents.
Okay.
Enemy soldier
I'm
nearby.
sure we will run into other people going through it. Let's get down about this. Oh, that's a day, Steve. Oh no, there's other people going for that. Abort that mission. Let's go up here.
Rally point set.
Marking a rally point.
Rally point set.
I'm low. Here it comes.
I'm going down here. Oh no, no I'm
Rally
not.
point
No,
set.
no, I'm not. I'm coming. Oh my lord.
A Nebula 5 bomb has been discovered. Stay alert.
Dude, how did they
Tactical
blow
nuke
those up so
inbound.
fast?
Execute all targets in the AO. A Nebula 5 bomb has been deployed.
Oh no, we're not supposed to.
Nebula 5 bomb detonation imminent. Stay clear.
Well, the way Geeky described the nebula bombs, it was pretty cool.
Nebula 5 bomb has detonated in the distance.
You got any plates? I wouldn't go that way.
One.
There's a team. Oh, well, maybe. Just put it in. I got one extra too. Oh, dude, there's teams down there. They shot me. Are you still going, huh?
No, I just saw him. I cut off.
Are they firing at you?
Yeah.
What are they?
Stay alert. Enemy squad has acquired a Nebula 5 bomb.
I don't think they chased.
Oh, yeah, they did, because they didn't run across the road.
No, I'm saying that. I don't think they're chasing you.
Oh, they did, because they didn't run across the road. So where'd they go?
Well, they're over
You've got
here,
gas
man,
moving
this
in.
side of the road.
I know. If they were running across the road until I fired at them.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Told you.
No, he's right there.
Nebula 5 bomb zone has faded. Area is clear.
They're still coming from there. They didn't run across
Tactical
the road.
nuke
That's what I said.
inbound.
They
Follow.
didn't run.
Your
I said
teammate
they
is in the
didn't run
gulag
across the
now.
road.
If they survive, they'll rejoin you. A
If they
Nebula
didn't
5
run
bomb has
across
been
the road,
deployed.
then I knew that they were here. They
That
were still.
is, man, I gotta learn Southern.
I said, yeah, they have to be over here because they didn't.
Nebula 5 bomb detonation imminent. Stay clear. Nebula 5 bombers. Your teammate has failed. They're sent back to base.
I whipped that.
You may be
hard.
lost, but you're not
Ping
going
your
down
boss
without a
station.
fight.
Oh, nope. Senior boss station.
I'm marking the aid station.
I didn't realize that somebody was already up here.
I'm marking the aid station.
Oh, I bet that.
I'm marking the aid station.
What the fuck? I'm trying to unmark it.
I need plates.
I'm marking the aid station. I'm marking the aid station.
I knew they'd come after me if I saw it. He left his teammates to go get the loader. Oh man, that is in the nebula thing, ain't it? Ping it for me again here in a second.
Nebula 5 bomb zone has faded. Area is clear.
somebody firing at you?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Hold on. Where they at?
Up top.
Up all the way up top?
Yeah, where the loadout was. I went and got my loadout.
We know there's nobody coming this way because that's where that
Destination
nebula
here.
thing was. You need plates, don't you?
Yeah.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Wait, did you fly away? Where are you going? Oh, we're running away from the center.
No, I'm trying to go like the way I'm facing.
Oh, just remember, someone called an airstrike in over here.
I just want to find some hard cover entries. Soft and hard. Some soft, some hard.
That is right there.
Destination here.
Marking a rally point.
Gas is
Somebody's got a
moving.
vehicle. You see it driving past.
Supply box marked. Secure the goods.
You need to find plates.
We're safe here.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the high ground.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh, he's landing on top of the tower.
Oh, you killed it. Well, there's another team over there. Well, there he is. He's up there. He was right there.
Rally point set.
It looks like he's trying to flank to their left.
Our right?
Their left. Yeah, no, our left, sorry.
Rally point set.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Enemy UAV UAV active.
Hmm.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Marking a rally point. Forget it.
Oh, we're sitting nice right now. I'm still concerned about this team up there.
Destination here.
All right, see, there's still somebody up there because they're shooting those.
Oh, here comes somebody. You get him?
I downed him. Didn't kill him.
I think somebody else was shooting him too.
I didn't get the kill.
I got a couple of hits. I know you were firing, and then somebody else must have got him.
Oh, I got the kill.
Yeah, I got an assist. Oh, you got the kill?
Yeah.
I wonder how many people got a piece of that.
They're still up there, Drew. They're still
Destination here.
Do not. They must be on the other side.
They are. So we know there's a team over there.
Rally point set.
And there's a team over here.
Rally point set.
Somewhere. Oh, there they are. They're showing us. They're right there.
Destination here.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. Enemy advanced UAV up. Fire sale is active.
Lord.
Buy station costs are
This
adjusted.
sucks. Everybody's gonna have
Fire
100.
sale?
Yeah, they're gonna have 100 UAVs. Oh. Is there a guy right there?
Rally point set.
Not that I can see.
All right. Well, they're gonna. You still ain't got no plates. There goes two of them
No.
down that way.
Destination here.
Gas is moving.
We're not worried about that.
I got a 2.
We're safe here.
Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
Someone just bought a loadout over there. So before you fire at them, ping them. Because I'm about sure they're going to come your way. Because everybody rotates left. Are they pushing? They have to be coming from this way.
Rally point set.
I've been watching the storm, and it's like it's not pushing anybody.
They got. Are they not right there?
Final deployment is almost ready. There isn't much time. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Loadout drop headed your way.
There's the team.
Victory rests on your shoulders.
Well, there's a team
Finish the
back
mission.
Destination here. Changed my mind.
I gotta go.
You're losing ground. Move it.
All right, go do your thing.
I really need some more attachments for my gun.
Oh yeah, you don't have Vanguard, do you?
No, and the only 50-round clip I have is like this smaller ammunition that's more silent, which is cool, but it doesn't hurt them enough.
That gun is silent. That gun's loud as shit.
Rest and the ammunition.
Oh my lord.
You can tell from a distance, though. They can't really tell where they're getting shot from. I don't think it leaves tracers or anything.
There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
There they go. Who was that?
Less than 25 remain.
It was a different team. My lord.
You lost that one.
do that
Come
with
back
both
stronger
plates?
next time.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
have full plates?
Yeah, I had full plates.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did he hit you with? Was that the Bren?
No, that was the gun you're using.
STG?
Yep.
Man, I can't. Hopefully there's better rounds for it.
To this day. To this day. To this day. To this day. To this day.
What is that from?
That's Deontay Wilder.
He had an egg weight in his hand, if you look here.
Is that what he said?
Dude, didn't you see his crazy videos?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, man, it was kind of sad. It was like, dude, just don't say anything. He had nothing but excuses.
He tried to say old boy had an egg weight. Like, the dude didn't need shit. He didn't have to knock him out. He could have just beat him. Who cares?
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up.
Oh my lord, dude! I quick snipe a guy, and it doesn't do shit.
Dude, they added so much variance in this gun.
Like how do it? Oh, tell me it didn't freeze up. Are you still here?
Like, you used to need to know the meta.
But no, now who cares? You can create a new meta.
Yeah, but some of those guns kill so much quicker than other guns. There's such a difference.
Enemy soldier nearby. Practice is over.
Oh, that is
The real
you
fight
saw how
begins
fast that.
now.
And this Bren, like it's unfair. If I see you and I hit you 4 times,
I've heard like Symphony and all them use it, and they're like, this gun is so fucking broken.
it is, and it's like been broken for so long. I'm like, do they just
They don't
not?
even have fun using it. It's so bad they're like, this gun is stupid.
But you have to use it. Because if not,
You're
you,
throwing people out of the air.
yeah, I mean, that's what I took that one guy out with.
Set a drop
I
point for
I
your
used
team,
to would
soldier.
never shoot anybody in the
That
air.
drops on the
Gas
foot.
is closing on
Now,
your position.
I'd try to do
Suggest you
that out of a
start running.
vehicle with it.
Like, Symphony usually it's called a cheater, but like every death comment, oh, this dude sucks as fuck. And it's like, no, it's just a badass with a friend.
It is. So let's go here.
Mark the bounty contract.
Or, hold on, you pick. You pick.
Oh, let's
you
go
pick.
Lagoon.
Yeah, you're right.
Lagoon. We're gonna have people do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Land at the top of that tower.
Oh my lord. Is it not gonna let us go there?
Yeah, you can follow the red line.
How stupid is that?
Should we abort? I think we should abort.
Marking the
Somewhere
destination.
too.
Do you see my new mark?
Yeah, I just went through the barrier. Oh. Crap. Alright, I'm done. Is there somebody with me? There is. There's somebody with us.
Contract with target.
Execute all targets in the AO.
Is he over with you still?
I hear him.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Somebody's dropping in. Yeah, he's the way I'm facing.
Where's he at?
He was on the other side of that building. I jumped. I'm coming around to you.
Oh, there he is. He's right there.
Contract with target.
Hey, I downed one of them. I downed one of them.
Taking on target. This is the gulag. Survive
you got
this,
killed
and
too?
you get to redeploy.
I couldn't find anything but a pistol. I almost got up from that. I had to dive under his buddy.
Let the mayhem
all around
begin.
his shots.
Taunting is an effective way to mess with the enemy's head. So is a heavy rock. The fight has begun. Get ready to tussle. You're on.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the
Fight your way out and you
I
return
can't
to the
win
front
these
line. Lose and you're finished.
Oh
Prove you can still fight, soldier. You showed no weakness. Stand by for redeployment.
Oh shit. Loadout's already down.
Teammate has been cleared for redeployment.
You going for Lodi?
Already got it. I'm going down.
There's our rally point.
All right, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I don't know yet. Hold on, let me hit this something. What's going on, player? What's going on? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, I know who that is. They had a Someone Rock Bandit. They had a Someone Rock Bandit. Oh, that sounds fun. Are you staying there? Oh, are you staying? Y'all staying tonight? Oh, that's pretty sweet. What's going on? Yeah, I'm on right now. Are you? Did you take your stuff with you? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'll be gone. I'm on the old man time. No, I mean she's tried, but I'm not letting her. I'm feeling her. Yeah. And Celeste is always super stressed. Yeah. Like my homework, like I forgot to do my homework. I was always stressed like I forgot to do my homework. Alright, yeah, I see you.
There's a zip line right there.
What do you want to do with it? Oh. Ain't no one gonna use that bad boy. Just in case they do, I'll put this brand to them.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
You want to grab a vehicle and try to get towards the center, or you want to run on foot?
Oh, we're not far off.
No, but I just know these circles are hard as hell to get to. There's gonna be a team up here.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Where you going?
I'm gonna go up this tower.
All right.
I can't believe I'm not getting shot. I don't even see anybody up high. Oh, yeah, somebody's over here.
Marking the destination.
Oh, really? Big and how you doing, cutie
Marking a
pie?
rally point. Forget it.
Oh, you get your little beer cat. My daughter is FaceTiming. Hey, beautiful.
The
How
gas
you
is
doing?
coming and I don't see anybody.
Yeah, it's gonna be close to me.
Hi, handsome.
How you doing? How you doing? She being good?
Yeah.
She's saying, let me play this game. I'll call you. All right, I'll call you back. Oh, I guess I better go, huh?
Gas is inbound.
Oh no, we
Marking
will
new
not
safe
make it
zone.
through these houses.
I'm jumping off of here.
Cash drop on the way. It's payday, gents.
Where you gonna try to go? Ping, where you gonna try to land, bro?
Marking the destination.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. You're losing ground. Move it. Bounty target is down. Marvelous.
We need to move to the safe zone.
An enemy team is hunting you. Don't become prey.
You know where they got that from?
No.
Oh, dude, you got enough to buy a UAV or something. A self-revive? Or a gas mask?
Get to the new safe zone. Gas
I
is
bought
closing in.
something. Oh, man. I don't have any.
Fire sale is active.
Got
Buy
me a
station
fuck
costs are
off the side of the
adjusted.
mountain.
Recon's on the way.
UAV beginning flyover.
We gotta go this way.
Yeah, there's a team.
There's our rally point.
Why do we gotta go that way?
Because we need to get to the high ground.
UAV is out of fuel.
Dude,
Returning
the
for
high ground
resupply.
is over here. At the
Marked a
peak.
good spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm rotating towards.
Oh. But we're still not gonna get the high ground.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh, dude, we had that sale and you didn't buy anything?
Enemy hunters lost your trail. You're safe.
You should have at least bought a self-revive.
Well, I fell off that cliff.
Oh, man. What's
You
that
wanna go to
count?
that house?
Marking an
Fire
area.
sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
In the circle.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Fine.
You got any plates?
I got 2.
Can I have one? Well, somebody's here.
Oh, it's on the inside of this. You gotta jump in this little room.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Alright, here we go.
Loadout drop headed your way. Gas is right on your tail.
Oh man, that's going fast. You need to grab that vehicle if you can. Oh man. So there's the team. Where we going? Oh. Where we going, dude? I got a
Marking a
sniper
rally point.
aimed down on me. Oh my lord.
Never
You
mind.
got it?
25 remaining.
Land on me, land on me.
Oh my lord. I I cannot believe that.
They were firing at everybody else.
Oh, they.
You better watch behind us.
I am. Oh.
You want to try to make it up the hill?
No. I'm gonna try to take that guy out.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
One down.
Gas is right on your tail.
I saw him. Downed him.
You must have a self-revive. Where'd you get him at?
He was right behind you, to your right. On top of those rocks, that little outcrop.
Yeah, I
pretty
saw him.
close.
I saw him hop down.
I don't even really have cover. I'm just laying down.
He's here with me.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Oh, he's up there. He's up there. Dang it. I knew that they were up there. I was trying to find them. They were looking at you.
Copy that. Moving.
Dang it.
Only 10 are
They don't
left.
see you. Well, maybe. You're good. Did you get them guys to your right?
No, I didn't shoot at anybody.
Oh, well, there they are. But you see him. Dang it, dude.
No.
You didn't see him up there by that house? To your right? He's right. He's in that. He was running to that building. No, to your right. The same building, but he was right. But he was to the right of it. Yo, there he is to your left, right there. Oh, take cover. Oh, there's a guy. But you might be. Yeah, there he is.
Only 5 remain.
Maybe
Finish this
someone
once
shoots
and
him
for
for
all.
you. Maybe someone kills him for you.
This hurts.
Yep, perfect. There you go. Oh, to your left, to your left. There's some 2 snipers that killed me. They're up there. They're gonna be to your left. They're coming.
Less than 5 are still standing. Next
So
time,
them guys
all
that
is
got me.
ours.
That's
They hit us
him.
hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
Damn it.
Oh, we got second. Damn.
Yeah. It was those guys that
That you tried to blame on me that you spotted.
No, I didn't. No, I just said they were looking at you. I didn't blame you. I mean, how was it your fault?
Dude, they could, where I was, because they couldn't even see me where I was. They saw
No,
me
they
crossing
did.
the
No,
road.
that like no joke. You were crouching by the rock, and I was laying in the bush, and he saw you crouching, and then he saw me aimed at him. Like I saw it in the kill cam. I mean, yeah, it's not.
And that was 2 of them? Was that a duo?
No, yeah, it was 2 of them. One was a sniper. So whenever he he saw you was crouching sideways, and then he saw me aimed at him, and so
Yeah,
he
my
hit
whole
me.
hope was not to fire any shots until the last
Yeah,
person if I
no,
had
I
to.
mean I didn't fire at him. I didn't have time, but I was just looking at him because I knew there was somebody up there.
Like, they ended that shit. I'm like, where in the fuck am I supposed to go sit?
You know, I knew that. I knew where they were.
God damn it, and they had a full team left. I can't.
No, I mean that's how it
Wow.
goes. Well, you kind of gave up your position shooting at that guy in the air. I can't believe you
Check
got.
your gear and weapons. We go soon.
I bet you are happy to
Enemy
have
dropping
Russell
into the
Wilson in.
AO.
I mean, it's cool, but, like, not all of it.
But it what?
That's, like, that's such a small piece of what needs to happen.
Yeah. I mean, but it's a start, and you're not going to build.
Oh, yeah. It's cool to have a proof quarterback again.
Are we deploying? Oh, damn, I'm glad they told me. I was going to get the snack.
Battle Royale.
How in the fuck did we
Set
make
a
it
drop
to
point for your
second?
team, soldier. That's gas you don't want to breathe.
There
Make
we
your way
go.
to the safe
That
zone.
drop zone looks good.
Cash drop on the way. It's
Like, how
payday,
the fuck,
gents.
dude? We both had Gulag. You bought me back. Like, that was not a good game, and we got second. I'm just so much more comfortable moving around the snap, though.
Huh?
I'm just so much more comfortable moving around the snap.
Yeah. You ain't got to worry about a bunch of buildings.
Not only that, like, I know this terrain, like, I know how to move it. So I see one guy that might come with us.
Yeah, you moved this well right there.
That's like Verdansk. Verdansk just felt like he was running through a gauntlet. This guy's coming with you.
Engaging shooter.
Hunt the enemies before they hunt you. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Where is he?
There's two of them. Oh, they're coming.
They've got me targeted.
Fire!
Oh, they're running near me.
ground. Move
go.
it. A Nebula 5 bomb has been discovered. Stay alert. Loadout drop headed your way.
They're still on this roof.
We gotta go. Where they at?
Oh, he's far back.
He firing at you?
Yep, and miss it every shot.
Oh my lord. Oh, I ran into it. Who is running towards us? What kind of team is running towards us? Right now. How dumb is that? Like, do they not see the gas coming?
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Fight your way out of this or capture the objective. Show no weakness.
I'm so done with the fucking desync on this game, dude. I had to hit that guy with every bullet in this clip. Like, I hit him first. Clearly,
Dude, he is
enemy
all the
squad
way
has
back
acquired a
there.
Nebula 5 bomb.
That dude is trying something.
well,
He is still playing around back there.
is he?
Yeah, he ran to that far back building after that.
Oh.
Fuck, there's two of them.
Where are they firing at you from? Oh, I see. Down one.
Tactical nuke inbound.
I downed one of them.
Enemy Nebula 5 bomb deployed in your area.
I'm getting shot from my side. Dang. Got third party. There's a team coming to me. Get out of here. That boot's about to go off.
Nebula 5 bomb is about to blow. Get out of there.
Grab that vehicle and go. That Nebula 5 is about to blow up. That's what they were doing. We're trying to get that Nebula 5.
It's not that important. Damn.
Yeah, what's going on? Huh? Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm still alive.
So it's a great 9-year-old looking for a tape and said he's a good boy.
So, I mean, did you send it to Sean? Send it to Sean? Oh. Send it to Sean.
We will never speak of this.
They went over to a spot for that, but yeah, I mean, I was gonna pay for that before it came. I'll just feel good, but I think I'm 75 now. So, when does that have to be paid?
Learn from the loss and come back stronger.
That clown was literally camping. Literally. In a tent.
Completely camping.
I mean, he's in the tent and everything.
Little bitch. With his fire rounds. Those things fuck you up so bad. Just they take them out.
You would think that
How
they
did they
would.
go from? How did they go from everybody bitching about stopping power to adding more bullshit?
Them bullets haunt you. Like you can literally down somebody, and then 2 seconds
Well,
later, they down you and they're on the ground.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up.
Oh, I'm better at this. Oh, I hit him, took his place. What a shot.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Should have been able to turn on him and shoot him.
Preparation's done. Time to deploy to the war zone.
I love how when you hip fire that blend, it has so much kick. But when you aim down sight, it doesn't move at all. Yeah, when you hip fire it, like it's crazy. It hits that. Oh, look at it.
Here's the trap zone. Ready for the shot?
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Cash drop on the way. It's payday, gents.
You should hear that Nova stuff where Lagoon. when the streamers play, man, because they're in those hard lobbies.
These drop zone fields, right?
Yeah.
Shit is constant, annoying the shit out of me.
You don't, there's only 3 of them, so.
There's 6 of them.
Geeky Fast Time said there's only 3. There's only 3 vehicles. You got 1.
Marking the forget it.
2.
Heavy armor
And the
spotted.
3rd one's up here.
I don't think those are the only way to get them.
Oh, that's what Geeky said.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to watch it again.
Yeah, he said that there's 3 of them. You can't let them off while another one's gone. And I guess there's decontamination units that you can put around yourself.
Yeah, I saw you and Tosto pick one up, and neither one of you guys knew what it was. It just creates a safe zone, yeah.
Yeah, we had no idea what the hell that was.
Tosto should have known. He plays Apex.
Oh, does it do that?
Yeah, it's another steal from Apex.
Why don't they steal from SoCon? The whole damn format.
Oh, imagine if they made this 3rd person.
It'd be like, what is it, PUBG?
It'd be weird.
But, maybe that's what Warzone 2 is gonna be like SoCon.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever go 3rd person.
No.
Kill all targets. Go.
Dude, I hate that. Dude, that pisses me off so bad. I can never figure out how to get up there. Is that you, Whitney?
Yeah.
You've got gas moving in. Loadout drop headed your way.
Alright, good.
Armor for days in this place.
Oh, look at our loadout. Can we go there?
That's kind of cool.
We're all in the safe zone.
What happened to the truck? Oh, there it is.
What truck?
The red truck.
No, it ain't here. It doesn't always pop up in the same spot.
Oh, so it's not always here?
No. There's probably a team over there.
Marking a rally point.
I was guessing. Yep, there they go. He just got his guy back. There he goes.
Marking a rally point.
He's running. You see him over there?
Marking the destination.
Yep, he's going that way.
Marking the destination.
Just hit him one more time. I took his plates. There's his buddy right
Got
there.
a couple good hits on him.
Marking the destination.
Kitty.
Still the same spot?
Well, no, him and his buddy ran somewhere. Over somewhere.
Oh, up
Marking
here.
the destination.
Marking a rally point.
I saw somebody run over there.
What was that?
Gas mask.
Those guys escaped.
Yeah, I think they ran right. I think that's who I saw.
Marking a rally point.
They're somewhere over there now.
Dang it. All right.
You want to just chill?
Yeah, we can. Oh, I didn't know what that was.
I'm gonna take a shit real quick.
A shit?
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. A Nebula 5 bomb has been discovered. Stay alert. A Nebula 5 bomb has been discovered. Stay alert. A Nebula 5 bomb has been discovered. Stay alert.
Woo! That was record timing.
That is.
I don't mess around, dude. I get on the pot and go.
Just pushing white.
I'm probably gonna die of a stroke on the toilet someday, but I get it done.
Tactical nuke inbound.
Well, there's the guy.
Marking a rally
I'm gonna
point.
take him out.
A Nebula 5 bomb has been deployed.
Ah, my lord. He's running up the hill.
Marking a rally point.
I'm gonna take him.
You've got gas moving in. Nebula 5 bomb detonation imminent. Stay clear. Nebula 5 bomb has detonated in the distance.
There's a guy up there, Drew.
He's up farther though, right?
He's right there. He ran there too.
Marking a rally point.
still somebody here with me. Oh. Oh. He just shot at me from up there. You see that?
Marking a rally point. Mierda! I'm taking fire!
Can you please take him out?
Can't see him.
Bastards are shooting at me!
Lasers, dude!
I got him distracted.
Oh my lord, they're right here with us.
Taking fire!
This is the Gulag. Survive this, and you get to redeploy. Bide your time. You'll be out there soon enough. Sit tight, soldier. We're setting you free.
Did you kill either one of them? No. Did you escape?
Get on up, soldier. You're busting out of here.
Puts me on the other side of the map. Literally on the other side of the map.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Come on, scabbing
Your
the
teammate is in the Gulag now. If they survive, they'll rejoin you. Supply box marked. Secure the goods. Your teammate has failed. They're sent back to base. Your team didn't die for nothing. Finish this.
I fucking worked those two.
Objectives found. Move to the next location.
I'm marking the aid station. I'm marking the aid station.
I know there's a team behind me.
Is there a loadout coming anytime soon?
Next objective updated.
Oh my lord, it put it all there on the other side of the damn map.
I'll go get it.
Dude. And then there's a zip line right here if you can get to it. If you can get
Primary
to
objective accomplished. All supply boxes located.
No, no. We got high ground right here, dude.
Get to the new safe
Oh, don't worry
zone.
about it.
Gas
Don't
is
worry about it.
closing in.
Got this rock in the side.
Enemy UAV active.
Well, I'm fucked.
So am I. Oh, it's just right there.
Marking the destination.
They're in that house.
Gas is inbound.
How do we get up top of this? Oh, there we go.
Enemy UAV active.
Where's the
We're
dude?
all in the safe zone.
This is not a good spot.
Luke?
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
And it didn't hit him?
Oh, damn. Where'd he go?
Are they coming for you?
Nah, they drove off.
Somebody jumped out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of them vehicles, the dude. Oh,
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
that loadout's about to show up.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I gotta go for it, man. I don't have a chance.
Oh, so do I. I gotta go for it.
There's like 6 of them there.
Yeah.
Gas is inbound.
Ours is at least up high.
Fuck yeah. We'll hold this down.
Enemy UAV active.
There's a guy right here.
Marking the destination.
Somebody's with us.
Nice.
$25 remaining. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Tell me when one over.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted. You've got gas.
Keep going.
I've heard them both. One's up on the hill. One's up on the hill. I ain't got hurt both of them.
They're going to be targeted.
Less than 25
I'll go
remain.
one more. Damn it.
They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle.
Oh, I think that Jason Gunn wants to play with us.
You want to invite him?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll invite him. We could almost win a couple today.
Been doing all right. The lobbies are a little harder.
What's up, baby?
What's going on, bro?
Oh, just trying to figure out. So I bought this Titan thing, but need to unlock this carbine. It says I need 5 headshot kills with an assault rifle.
Mm.
Gonna have to download Vanguard, huh?
Yeah, or buy it.
I can just download it from the PlayStation.
Dude, you got that old nasty ass skin, dude. You're going to take. Oh.
No,
Dude,
I'm not keeping it.
That's a cool fucking.
Hey, what's up,
I
baby?
like that.
You like that
How's
skin?
it going? Dude, that is the only anime I have ever really liked.
Oh man, it just looks nasty.
Dude, it's a
You're
cool
just looking
anime.
at his dick. That's what it is.
Oh,
Or lack thereof.
yeah.
It's thong, baby.
He ain't the big dick daddy from Cincinnati.
Which is cool, because if you're gonna be a Titan and a giant, like, you don't want your dick swinging around.
It'd be just massive. Trust me, it's not.
Dude, can you imagine the smell? You'd smell them from like 50 miles away.
Wouldn't be fun.
Do I have any
Just
guns? Do I have any
ball
guns?
sweat dripping everywhere.
Am I gonna get more loot the whole time? That's what I need to know.
Well, I mean, you'll
You
have.
should have that STG. That's that one loadout or the one gun they give you.
Yeah. I have 0 attachments. I'm about to bust on people.
Oh, tell the kids I missed them. I missed hearing them in the background wreaking havoc.
Oh, now they're older and more crazy.
Now they're real dickheads, huh?
Yeah. Get out of here before I...
I'll have to beat the shit out of
Picturing
you.
something kind of like Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
I'm about to Ricky Bobby your ass.
You shut the fuck up, Grandpa.
Dude, I bet you snowboarding badass out there
as
right
far
now
as my
in
front
Colorado.
driveway, yeah.
Wait, is it snowing hard out there?
I think we're gonna get more again.
Really? It's warm as shit here. Today it was like 55.
Just like last week, we had like a 75-degree day.
Yeah, we had rain too.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Thanks, Biden. These motherfuckers blame everything on Biden.
And then I got this am staff, short-haired am staff that thinks he's a winter dog, so he wants to go.
No, not me.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hi.
Come say hi to Brandon and Drew, Bubby.
I can do a flip on the trampoline.
Hi.
Hiya.
Alright, let's fuck some of this shit up.
Oh, God. Oh.
Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.
Aggressive.
I got shot out of the sky from a million miles away. Yep, bots.
Uh-oh. Then never mind. Let's play it slow.
Marking
That dude looks so nasty, dude. He makes me my
Royale.
skin crawl.
All right,
He
soldier.
makes me wanna
Mark a
throw
drop
up.
point for your team. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone.
He makes me kind of hard.
Cash drop is
Where you guys
inbound.
wanna go?
Intercept and seize the cargo.
Like, I'm bricked up right now because of that.
Oh, you're a brick, bro.
Hard as a rock. I'm building buildings.
Where we going?
I got a fight boner.
You just want to go to our planet?
That's a tidy drop zone.
I don't care. I guess it's ain't better than this. Now let's go back to the lagoon.
Ever target location.
Right here.
Setting waypoint.
Back here. Good?
Marking a rally point.
Okay.
Execute all targets in the AO.
Yeah, they're here, but... Are they?
Is that here?
Yep.
I'm below you.
Are you below me?
Yeah, I'm below you,
I
buddy.
still know they're here.
I didn't see anybody downstairs, Holmes.
Alright. Yes, ma'am. Because I said I'm playing this game. I got all the boys on today. Well, not Matt, but everybody else. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna call you. This is my last one, so after this one, I'm gonna call you. Oh, there it is. Yep. Your text. No, I haven't read anything. Yeah. What? I said. Are you talking about the one thing, the one text that you sent?
Engaging shooter.
About 5 minutes? Oh, dude.
Target sighted.
No, I haven't.
You've got gas moving in.
I read it, but I'll message
I'll
you
drive
back.
it.
Ping them, dude.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Engaging shooter.
Get that loaded. I'll call you back.
Ooh, I got
All friendlies are in the safes. Tear gas out.
Kids messing around on a telescope.
Where is that coming from?
I threw it.
A Nebula 5 bomb has been discovered. Stay alert.
2 of them out. I took 2 of them out. There's 3 people now.
This is the gulag. Survive this, and you get to redeploy.
So there's only 1 guy up there. So y'all should be able to take him out.
Yeah. Don't see him, but.
Hey, Drew, hey, don't get that load out yet.
Taunting is an effective way to mess with the enemy's head. So is a heavy rock.
I was telling Gum that too. Once y'all kill this guy, or that guy, because you might have to buy me back.
The fight has begun. Eyes up, soldier. Your turn.
I downed him with the sniper rifle.
Where was he at?
He was up on that bridge.
Shut up.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Fight your way out of this or capture the objective.
I'm just gonna sit there and building. We got enough for.
Dang it, buy me back, dude. Dang, dude.
Yeah, I got you.
It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your freedom. Tactical nuke inbound.
It's back there.
Copy that. Moving.
Hey, Drew, go with him. So he's gonna,
Buy station located. Buy station located.
Oh, there's one all the way back.
Right here?
But it's up to you guys. No, there's one all the way back here.
Buy station located.
Marking a vendor.
Yeah. Oh, you want to go down here?
Yes, the buy station.
Okay.
I'm going back to where we were.
Somebody.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have enough money.
No, Gum's got to go. He's with you. Gum's with you. Hey, Gum, give him your. Well, never mind. That guy's landing. He's going to land it if he is.
Shooting back behind us.
Tagging aid station.
I'm going to go to the loadout.
And then come back to us. Stay close to here.
I've got money up here, so I'm gonna get my loadout with cold blooded or ghost.
Hold down the building gun.
Marking the destination.
Copy that mark.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Oh, dude took my gun.
I got your car 98.
And he took my brand.
Get to the marked location and defend it.
Dang it, I got the wrong loadout then. I wish you'd have told me you took my car 98.
I can give it to you.
Oh, that's all right. And that guy took my brand.
Recon real quick.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go head towards the party.
Oh my lord. Well, yeah, I will need that car back. Can you get your loadout?
I don't think I can get to, can I?
Oh,
Nebula
no.
5 bomb zone has faded. Area is clear.
What gun did you have? Because this gun sucks that I got.
Tactical nuke inbound.
If I'd have known that, I'd just got
A
that
Nebula
loadout
5
back.
bomb has been deployed.
Gun, what gun do you have?
I got a gun for you. I picked up a Bren.
That's mine. Get your loadout, dude.
Primary
Loadout.
objective accomplished. Recon intel secured. Nebula 5 bomb detonation.
Someone take this
Stay
LMG.
clear.
There's a loadout right there. You can get. Well, there's my brand.
Gas is inbound.
Yeah.
Nebula 5 bomb was
there she
detonated in the distance.
Thank you, buddy.
Got you, man.
Yeah,
I
get
thought it
your-
was somebody else's. My
No,
bad.
you don't get your loadout?
I don't have any
Never target
loadout.
location.
Oh.
Maybe I can. Is there a ghost loadout? Probably not.
Oh, just
Hang
look,
on.
it's going to give you something. Just look through it and see what it gives you.
Yeah.
They still probably got all Warzone loadouts.
But it'll create one for him. That's what I'm saying. Better than nothing.
I don't think
No,
I
I don't
one.
have anything.
Can
Nope.
you not grab anything?
I can grab the one I initially had, which is
Just grab one.
STG. Okay.
Yeah. See there. It gives you something.
And then I'll keep your Bryn.
Well, there's another brand, yeah.
Okay.
But if I'd have known that, I'd have got the same loadout twice. I was like, well, I'll get Ghost now.
You okay, buddy? Please don't get near that. Fact, Lily.
Nebula 5 bomb zone has faded. Area is clear.
Like, where we going, Jay?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
What was that?
Somebody else.
Oh, up.
Somebody threw that at us?
No, I just got shot from somewhere.
Who threw the flashbang?
Yeah, I don't know who threw that.
Is this well gun any good?
Oh, they're beside us, right? No, it's Drew.
I set down my thing and it broke the window. Where the fuck was that from?
Gum, did you throw that
Somebody shot
flashbang?
my window. No. Somebody shot me through my window from 112.
Gas is moving.
I don't know if they're in this building.
Marked our rally point.
Anything up on the hill. Bounty here soon. I guess we can, I'll give you some money, you can get a UAV or something.
Oh, my foot's cramping.
We can kind of see where people are at.
Give that money to Drew, huh? Who's that running?
Saw something to 24. Autoways on 24.
Cash bundle marked.
You keep that. I got just enough to do a buyback. You should give that to Hart.
Oh, well, thank you, bro.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Ooh, I like that.
Respawn.
Restock, yeah. There's a car.
Sniper rifle here.
Who's sniping? Anybody?
Oh, I got one.
True man.
I grabbed it.
Is the KGM-40 good?
I have no clue.
You've got gas moving in.
Yeah, it's on.
Bounty target is up. Take them down.
Someone could use that.
There's a top secret? What's that about?
Oh, I didn't pick that. It could be anything.
Okay. I'm busy right now, Lily. I'm like a true bot, bro. Just sitting in bushes.
Throwing thermite.
Who threw that? Why? Why?
I'm just sitting in bushes like...
No, why did you throw it thermite? That guy's right there.
Have a target location.
Was that the bomb or something?
Enemy team is tracking your position.
Big game, honey.
Gas is inbound.
someone killed him.
Marking new safe zone.
Oh, no?
Oh,
Got a
someone's
loadout
coming at
drop
me.
inbound.
Oh, he's hunting you.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Well, where is he?
Somebody just parachuted in on that side.
50 remaining. Halfway to victory.
Well, remember, he can have guns now.
Oh yeah.
Gas is inbound.
Nope,
Setting
he's on that
waypoint.
thing.
Let it go. Setting waypoint. Negative. Cancel that.
He's right there with you, ain't he, Jeff?
Did you get sniped?
Nah, he's right at the top of the hill.
Designating target for airstrike.
Come to me, Jeff.
Got your request. Cluster strike is active.
Kim?
How's that not hit me?
Contract time expired. Target is lost.
Oh, he's right here, right here.
Marked
Right
our
here.
rally point.
Person?
Engaging hostile.
He's in the open. He's in the open.
Shit.
Just...
There's another up above you.
You may be last, but you're not going down without a fight. 25 remaining.
I've got
Take
this.
everything that I am.
We going one more, or?
Oh, no, I gotta go
Learn
to
from the
bed.
loss and come back stronger.
My God.
But I'll be on tomorrow. We're going to.
All starts with winning. Look at how we look at Matt Stafford. This morning in a year ago, only one thing's changed. Not his salary, not his comfort. He won.
You do it. Good job. What do you want, a cookie? Stop. Good.
Was $30,000. Now it's $100,000. He's not more talented. He's not smarter. He didn't get paid anymore. He won. Tom Brady always took pay cuts. He got it. His brand. When you think of Tom Brady, it's winning. Increasingly with Aaron, when you think of his brand, it's not winning, it's drama. He's not winning enough. Nobody cares about winning the NFC North. So to me, selfishly, I go win more at the highest level. And I have enough confidence. I feel like, I don't care what network, but I'm going to win. I don't care what platform. I'm going to win. I want to compete. But that's where the thing with Aaron is, there's a lot of different places he can make money. There's a lot of different places he can do things. You cannot look at that Green Bay in a weapons league, which is becoming more receiver, tight end valuable. They don't stack up. They just don't. Defense. I don't think they stack up. You watch the game. Aaron told you, I don't trust any receivers here outside of Devontae Adams. His second leading receiver was a running back. He's telling you. So if he decides to just take a boatload of money and have a bunch of power, he's telling you, winning's not that. It's not the end-all deal. And that's the difference. To me, Brady, Stafford was tired of it. He wanted to win. Brady wanted to win. Peyton left. He wanted to win. Russell Wilson had one bad season. He said, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I want to win. And to me, that's the greatness. The Roger Staubach's, the greats. That's it. It's all about that. Elway didn't fight Terrell Davis. When Terrell Davis got there, and Terrell Davis became the MVP of the league, Elway didn't complain about it. It's like, we're winning more. Elway's always understood. He left as a Super Bowl champ. Elway left as a winner. Favre didn't. It's not as big. Favre wasn't talked about as much. How do you want to age? If you just want to make a bunch of money, you're not going to age. I mean, we still talk about Jordan. Why? Because he won. Magic won. That, to me, is all about the win. It's not about your all the other stuff doesn't matter. We don't talk about Marino as a player. We don't talk about Barkley as a player. We don't talk about Wilt as a player. We don't talk about the most talented players. You have to win to be discussed, and that extends, your brand extends for decade after decade. Michael Jordan still, it's $1 billion brand. Not that he had the best jumper, was the best ball handler. Michael is winning. Brady is winning. Peyton at the end was winning. Elway was winning. We never talked Marino. They have been more talented than all of them. So, to me, if I'm Aaron, and I don't want to try to guess how Aaron thinks, I'm like, I want to win games. My brand will make money. It doesn't matter. Can you imagine if Aaron goes to Denver and beats Mahomes? Whoa! The two young studs outside of Burrow and Josh Allen are like Herbert and Mahomes, and he vanquishes both. Are you kidding me? What that does for his brand? That's like, wow. So that's the decision I make. I think the other stuff is a bunch of, it's just stuff. Winning pays you forever. 100 years from now, nobody talks about Will. He has a 100-point game. We never talk about Will. Never, ever. He didn't win enough. He was flaky. He was talented. God, if I was Aaron's agent, don't know who it is. If I was Aaron's agent, I would be not so subtly saying, do you understand? You're going to get 6 months of being the most talked about athlete in America. Move. Or a day to stay in Green Bay. A day. We're done with it. I mean, we're constantly looking for most compelling topic. But the second day, Aaron's in Green Bay. All right. Congrats knocking out the Lions again twice. I mean, what do you want me to do with it? M-Drive. A big part of your daily routine should be M-Drive Start. 6 proteins, 7 nutrients. Yeah, you might have a healthy lifestyle. Want to do your push-ups and your sit-ups? Want to eat broccoli? Why don't you go in M-Drive Start? 7 clinically tested ingredients, 6 premium proteins, energy boost, stamina boost. Get it delivered to your door if you want by going to mdriveformen.com. Free shipping, 60-day money-back guarantee. Need a little energy, a little stamina, a little extra strength as the days get long, you get older? Check it out. M-Drive Start. Great protein. Smoothies. Fantastic. mdriveformen.com. Check it out. Free shipping.
Cameras with up to 15 different views. Find new views, find new roads. Chevrolet.
At Hampton by Hilton, contactless arrival means she can skip the front desk, go straight to her room, unlock her door, and head right to bed. Book our family of brand at Hilton.com. To new memories, Hilton.
Upgrade to Michelin wiper blades at Walmart. Weather's getting cruddy. We're going into the spring. It's going to get wet and windy. Go to Walmart. Michelin wiper blades. Hug the windshield like their tires do the road. Mike Silver's been covering the NFL for a long time. 28 of the 56 Super Bowls he's been at. So let's start with this. Is Aaron Rodgers torn? What do you make of that word? Words matter. He's torn. What's that mean to you?
Yeah, I don't know. I do know that the timing has been pretty awkward, and that he was at his teammate David Bakhtiari's wedding on Saturday. Matt LaFleur was there. Obviously, plenty of Packer people were there. So if you were going to break up with them, it would be weird to do it right before that or during. But the Packers kind of need to know by tomorrow whether they're tagging Devontae Adams, which is at least related to what's going on at the quarterback position and with Aaron. So, I don't know if he's decided and is just waiting to tell them and us, or if he really is torn. But, it's obviously a big decision. Then again, a year ago, he apparently wanted out. And that was not a case of him being told.
Yeah. Hey, for the record, I keep hearing that Green Bay wants a decision by blankety-blank day. He could drag this out as long as he wants, right? Like, what day makes sense for them to know, in your opinion?
I think tomorrow, because, what you're doing with Devontae Adams is at least related. Now, they could tag him either way. They probably should tag him either way, but they have a tricky cap, and, they have to make it work in 2 scenarios. Aaron is coming back. I can't imagine that he is, going to be feeling great about his most important teammate being gone.
Sure.
Devontae Adams. And it also affects Devontae Adams' mindset, too. So if you're going to trade him and get a bunch of picks and move into the next era, maybe you try to clean up your cap, too, and get by without Devontae Adams. But you're right. He doesn't have to tell them what are they going to do. Just, to say, okay, you haven't told us we're trading you, that doesn't really help them either.
So you've been up front center on the Kyler Murray situation. I texted a little bit with his agent this weekend. What is the latest? I mean, I go back to this. Arizona, I do think Kyler's a different cat in that I do think a holdout. I never thought a holdout was possible with Dak Prescott. Never even considered it. Kyler's different. I can see him holding out. It's a different personality, the baseball thing. Like, where are we at on that?
It's a great question. I wrote about it last week. As of that point, the Cardinals had not gotten any overtures about possibly trading him. I don't think they would be receptive to them at this point, but I was surprised nobody had called. But, I will say this. I haven't been a huge fan of that agent, but on one level, it's one of the great ninja mind trick agent moves of all time, in that owner Michael Bidwell seemingly responded to the agent's wordy statement on Kyler Murray's behalf by saying, oh yeah, I'm extending my GM Steve Keim and my coach Cliff Kingsbury I'll show you what's what. Well, the agent also represents Cliff Kingsbury, so you got to give respect if that was in any way the thought process. And look, it's good for Kime, it's good for Kingsbury. The Cardinals don't have another great alternative, but you're right, he is different, and he does have baseball. I think we need to keep an eye on this. He's upset, clearly, and I think they are not thrilled with how the end of the season played out.
Pete Carroll being 70 doesn't want to rebuild, and I also think his legacy pre-Russell Wilson was a coach that got fired twice. And winning with Russell's good for Pete Carroll's business, especially a 70-year-old Pete Carroll. So I can't imagine, as a story broke this weekend, that Washington, a franchise you know well, made a big run, a big offer, the biggest offer for Russell. Is there any scenario, in your opinion, Mike, that Russell could be moved? Is there a, wow, that's a whole different ballgame discussion?
Yes. Here's what I know. First of all, when General Manager John Schneider gets overtures like that from people like the Commanders, he's like this. Did not hear it because he doesn't want. He does not want to be perceived as someone who is trying to move Russell Wilson, because I don't believe he is. The owner, Jody Allen, does not want to trade him at this point.
Okay.
She wants him there, and I agree with you about Pete Carroll. The question is, where is Russell Wilson on this? Because a year ago, there was kind of this weird, well, he doesn't want to be traded, but there's these 4 teams, and obviously there was a little bit of smoke there, and it ended up that he came back and compartmentalized, and it was good. I don't know that Russell Wilson would ever do what Aaron Rodgers did last year, which is essentially ask for a trade and let it be known that he's trying to get out. This seems to be much more nuanced. And I think absent that, it's much, much more likely that they will try to retain him. But if the owner came off of that a little bit and said, well, let's listen to what's out there, I think John Schneider is wired to at least listen. And then, yes, teams like the Commanders who are desperate, and there may not be as much quarterback movement out there as we foresaw a couple months ago, then you're going to get some pretty big offers.
Finally, if all these teams were stocks, there's an argument to be made the Raiders are a buy. Because the fact that they made the playoffs in today a stronger conference, the AFC, than the NFC, and, now we appear to have an offensive-leaning coach, that we know, a front office that will have less chaos because the GM and the coach are coming in package deal. Neither has massive power. It's not like the Gruden effect. You just wrote an article for Bally Sports on that. Are the Raiders a little bit, and this has rarely been the case in 20 years, are they actually an under-the-radar buy as a team?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can make that case. You can also make the case that, they kind of stuck into the playoffs and, then they blew it up again. But, listen, I've come a long way on Josh McDaniels, who I really pummeled when he was the young Broncos coach. But, what he's done before and since then as a strategist is undeniable. He has made Mac Jones look really good. He made Jimmy Garoppolo look great. Obviously, the Tom Brady stuff. And so, and I just know that he, is approaching this very mindfully and much differently than he did the previous time when he seemed to be, trying to show people he was young Belichick. He's trying very, very hard on the relationship side. You mentioned his alignment with General Manager Dave Ziegler, who's an old friend. And I think they are trying really hard with Derek Carr because he has 1 year left. There's been rumblings in the past that maybe owner Mark Davis would like a different quarterback. So far, so great with McDaniels and Ziegler and Carr. And, Derek Carr's done some pretty good things in this league. If you can coach him up and surround him with, a few more pieces, yeah, he's in a division with Mahomes and Herbert, and we'll see who else with Denver. But I think you could make a case that McDaniels the second time around could be pretty good. And I'm not counting the 9 hours when he was believed to be the Colts coach a few years back.
By the way, let's circle back. I don't know if I asked you. I'm going with Aaron staying in Green Bay. Have you made a call on that? What's your prediction?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking a few days ago. But I will say this: these people who are so certain that it's going to be this or going to be that. Matt LaFleur literally, as of a few days ago, did not know. Matt LaFleur having this discussion, obviously it's very sensitive issue for him, but if you, Matt LaFleur, and I were having beers, it's not like he'd be sitting there with a knowing grin or a knowing frown. And so I just think it's hard. We are just predicting. And obviously, if I had a sense or news, I would tell you. I do think it's possible that Aaron is torn. It's possible that the timing of the aforementioned Bakhtiari wedding played into when he is telling people. But, it did go pretty well there for him in Green Bay. I think he sincerely feels much, much better about the things that upset him a year ago. And it does make a lot of sense that he would stay.
Good stuff. Mike Silver, NFL reporter. He's got Pass It Down podcast with his daughter, Natalie Silver. Good seeing you, my man.
Thanks a lot. I'll see you soon.
All right. I like that whole thing about if he was going to leave, you wouldn't want to leave before you had the wedding. But, it's funny how we interpreted the Instagram. I interpreted the Instagram as purposefully ambiguous just to make us talk. You and others viewed it, a lot of people viewed it as a goodbye. I did not. I viewed it as ambiguous to manipulate us. He spent a lot of time on that thing, so we would come out of it going, oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're all on the strings.
We're on
right now.
Marionette.
Yeah. That's something.
That's something.
Nothing is everything. Everything is something.
Yeah.
If you were going to leave, you'd probably want to wait until after the wedding.
You wouldn't want to be a buzzkill for a David Bakhtiari's wedding.
Yeah.
Beautiful, by the way. Was it beautiful? Yeah. I didn't see it. Where was the job?
I don't know when they had it. Really nice.
Oh, Santa Barbara? Oh, it's beautiful up there.
Love Santa Barbara.
That's where Oprah lives. That is.
Montecito.
It's very nice. I've heard a lot of big stuff going on up there. Joy with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This is the Herdline News.
Oh, great. Now, this is the time. It's funny, that Saturday night game, it just felt big. By the way, it felt like LeBron knew this is a big television game. Matt Stafford sitting in the front row. I'm going to perform.
I mean, it was, yes. It was but it was also important. They needed that game.
Oh, because they're going on the road now, 10 or 13, 7 playoffs.
And just the way they were trending and all the drama.
I think they play tonight. And they play
they played Spurs
tonight. Yeah. LeBron goes off again. They got to win the games they got to win. Like tonight, you got to win tonight.
Absolutely.
You also have to go to Phoenix here in a couple of weeks. You're not going to win that game.
Yeah.
I think they have 6 other playoff teams, 6 or 7 playoff teams on this road trip.
It was a big night.
Well, they go to Utah. Probably not going to win that game.
Well, Kyrie Irving returned to Boston this weekend.
Yeah.
Just met with Booze.
Boo.
And that was every time he was introduced to Kevin Paul. After the game, he spoke about the experience.
No, I think it's going to be like that. Well, I know it's going to be like that for the rest of my career. Coming in here, so, it's like the scoring girlfriend. It just brings an explanation on why I left, but still hoping for, a touchdown. And I'm just like, spring while it lasted.
Oh, that's harsh.
It is harsh. Wait, you can give her an explanation? Does it deserve an explanation? Look, I mean, this is what it is between the Celtics and Kyrie. We know this. This is what Boston is. This is what you're going to deal with. He did say he wanted to come back, and then he signed with the Nets. It's okay to have some rivalries in professional sports. Fans pay a lot of money. They love their team. Things did not go well in Boston with Kyrie there. So this is to be expected.
By the way, this is not bad for sports. It's okay to have a couple villains. Kyrie in Boston is a villain. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think he has a problem being a villain.
Yeah.
I don't think Kyrie has a problem being a villain at all.
How is LeBron treated when he plays in Miami?
I treat him nicely. But look, we went to 4 straight finals and won 2 championships. Obviously, Heat fans were upset when he left.
Sure.
But we're over it. Yeah. And we went back to another finals, and we still got Pat Riley, and the number 1 seed.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a lot easier when you're still fancy. when you're down in the pits. And look, there were some down years, but that's the deal you make when you bring LeBron in. And they're not. Which is what Heat fans knew would happen because they're a well-run organization with good ownership and a good front office and a great coach.
Well,
and a great culture.
I would argue that the two best cultures in the NBA now are, for years it was San Antonio. The two best cultures are Golden State and Miami.
Yes.
In terms of like ownership, GM, coach, facilities, commitment, Miami is always Spoelstra. Because Spoelstra, D-Wade owns the city and LeBron, Spoelstra gets no credit. Steve Kerr gets way more credit than Golden State. There's a lot of people in the league that think Spoelstra's the best coach.
I think if Spoelstra won another championship, that narrative would immediately turn around.
But coaches look at Spoelstra as a great coach.
Yeah, I mean, NBA people know how good Spoelstra is.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs have announced that they are using the franchise tag on left tackle Orlando Brown, but one key player on their defense is set to hit the open market. Tyrann Mathieu is not expected to sign a new deal ahead of the new league year. The Chiefs and Mathieu have expressed interest in continuing the relationship, but no deal has come together yet. He spent the last 3 seasons in KC. 213 tackles, 13 interceptions, 3 sacks, and 4 fumble recoveries.
He is the anti-combine player, proven. And I don't know what his combine stuff was. He's not fast enough to be a great corner. Many people wouldn't see him as a great safety. That dude is a top 10 football player in the world.
Yes, he is a football player. Mark Schlereth talks about this all the time.
He is a
weight room guys and tape guys.
Most instinctive defensive player on any given Sunday in the league. He is a great football player.
He is an incredibly valuable player. I'm sure the Chiefs would like to keep him, but there's also probably some other teams who would like to pay him. So we'll see how this deal ends up turning out. But these are the kind of moves that, in my opinion, put you in different spaces as far as championship contention.
Yes.
Like when we talk about different teams from year to year, you lose certain key players because of, free agency and money and trying to fit everything, and guys maybe have different motivations. That really changes how things can play out. So I mean, he's an incredible player.
Oh, he is. I remember when he played at LSU. I talked to an executive in the league before he got drafted, and I had my reservations. I said, I'm like, what is he? And the executive said, around the football on every play. Because that's what he is. He can be physical. He can cover. He goes at the ball. He goes, if you go look at the LSU tape, if the ball's on the ground, he's the closest to it. Regardless of a receiver, a tight end, back fumbles. He's like, what he is always around the play. And there's guys that have no idea about football and are talented and are running in the wrong direction. That dude is always in the right spot.
He's a game disruptor.
Completely. It'd be hard for me to let him go. There's not a lot of him on the market. There's no him on the market.
He ran a 4.5 40-yard dash.
Okay.
So the Seahawks have gone from the Legion of Boom to one of the bottom defenses in the league, and Pete Carroll knows they have to rethink their approach if they need to make changes to improve. He said, we've been a little bit arrogant over the years, the way we play defense, because we've been able to do it. We were killing it for years, so we just stayed with it. But I just think, because I've been pecking away at it for really 4 years now, with stuff we've done subtly and made a bigger shift last year than we have, to continue to just adjust, we needed to make a legitimate shift. Last season, they were 28th in scoring defense, 31st in pass defense, 25th in takeaways, tied for 22nd in sacks, 27th in completion percentage allowed.
You put something on the screen last week that I didn't know it was going to be on the air, so you put it out there. And it was Russell Wilson's last 4 years.
Yes, it was his numbers compared, and also the record of the Seahawks for the last 4 years.
Russell ain't the problem. Okay, Russell's numbers were wildly consistent.
Yeah.
The defense was formative. So Pete's right. They needed not only a defensive coordinator shift, they need a scheme shift. They got to do stuff differently.
Well, when you have a trend in a certain direction year after year after year, or something is consistent, that you can take a chunk of data. I don't like to react to year explosively, because things can happen. That's why I think this was a down year for Seattle. But the defense has been trending in the wrong direction. You are a defensive coach, and it is very difficult, especially if you have a cap hit the size of Russell Wilson's, to be that bad on defense.
Yeah.
Like, there's too many exceptions that you're making overall as an organization. I do believe that he's going to finish Russell Wilson his contract with the Seahawks and play that out. But at the end of this season, if things end as disastrously as they did this year, and he's healthy all the way through, it could be completely different. Because there's already so much noise around Russell Wilson possibly leaving. When they finished last in the NFC West this season, but he was hurt. So they got to be aggressive, but at least Pete Carroll knows it.
Yeah, Joy with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Lie
This
News.
morning talking about, you know, one of the reasons I've said I doubt Miami winning the championship isn't because they don't have a great bench. They do. But Philadelphia doesn't have a great bench. But Philadelphia, close games late, Philly has two of the best closers in the league. Miami, Bam and Butler are great athletes, very good defenders. I don't think they're in the class of Giannis as a closer, Embiid, Harden, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, a LeBron James, even a Donovan Mitchell. I think those are more guaranteed. But Kawhi, to me, when healthy, was as good a get a bucket, get a stop as anybody in the last 5-10 years in the NBA. He was just great at that. So we're talking about duos. Take the two best players off every team. What are the best duos in the NBA? Because that will become really important in situational basketball moments in the playoffs. Not about your bench, not about your rotation. Do you have two dudes who get a stop or get a bucket? That's coming up. Hustler Church, the brand lawn care professionals have trusted for years when it comes to premium, zero-turn lawnmowers to run their business. Now, for us weekend Joes, we can use what pros use because Hustler does also have a complete lineup of residential mowers. Now, here's the deal. There are a lot of lawnmower brands out there, a lot of them, and you know that. Many of them, fine. Hustler Church doesn't do fine. They do high-performance steering, heavy-duty frame construction, precision cut quality. A lot of this stuff, they test all of it, okay? Their engineers design it so you can't break it. And I break everything. Over 6.5 decades of building lawnmowers, they know what they're doing. And these aren't the kind of mowers you're going to find at a big generic, big box retailer store. That's not what they do. They got 1,400 dealers nationwide. There's one near you. This is what they do for 6.5 decades. Mowers. Indestructible. Go to hustlerturf.com. Hustlerturf.com. Find a dealer near you.
Hey, I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on your favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call them. Okay.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
It's good to have you in. So as we get to the playoffs, don't take seeding too seriously because a lot of teams are built for regular season success. Milwaukee's not going to end up a number one seed. Milwaukee's going to be really good. Don't worry about that. So we thought some teams don't have three guys. They don't. There are teams out there that have like two guys. Now Phoenix has three guys: DeAndre Ayton, Booker, Chris Paul. But in fairness, duos historically, your Shaq, Kobe, your Jordan, Pippen. That's how we look at the greatest teams. Your Steph, your KD. When we talk great teams, there's the Batman and Robin effect. There's the great duo. So as we head into the playoffs here, we got a month to go, regular season. But what are the best duos in the NBA? Top 10 duos. So let's start with number 10.
Number 10.
I would go Luka and Spencer Dinwiddie. Now they're playing really good together right now. In fact, in the 7 games since Spencer's been there, he's shooting like 56%. A lot of people didn't know if this would work because Spencer Dinwiddie likes the ball as well. Luka's a monster. Since February, he's averaging almost 35 a game. He is as great as any young player. He's probably the build-around guy in the NBA if you ask most people. Spencer Dinwiddie likes the ball as well, but they play really well together. They're 6-1 over the last 7 games since Dinwiddie arrived, so I'd have them at number 10.
Number 9.
I'd say Donovan Mitchell and Gobert. Why do I give them an advantage? Because I got a lot of playoff experience with them, and that matters. They've been in these big series. Gobert is the best rim protector in the NBA. And I think Donovan Mitchell's underrated. I've been saying this. He can defend. These guys can make a stop, or Donovan can get you a bucket. Donovan, by the way, is having his best year shooting from the field. I like him. And again, they've been in these big games and these big series before. They don't win all of them, but Luka and Spencer have never been in a big playoff series. I think that is a shortcoming. You can't create it, fake it until you've been in it. So I go Donovan, Rudy at 9.
Number 8.
Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Again, I've got no playoff experience. They're the leading scoring duo in the league. Zach LaVine, by the way, is a great corner 3 shooter. DeMar DeRozan's mostly known as a get-a-bucket mid-range guy. Again, no playoff experience. I will put them again ahead of Donovan and Rudy because they're both offensive players. Both guys could drop 32 in a playoff game, and you wouldn't be shocked. So there you go. I put them at 8.
Number 7.
Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Okay, they got final experience and playoff experience. They're both very good defensively. Bam's a great defensive player, a lot of length. So if they're going to give you the defensive end stuff that Zach and DeMar maybe won't be as high end, I get playoff experience. The knock is offensively. I never looked at Bam as a get-a-bucket guy, and Jimmy's a greater athlete and defender than he is a pure scorer, so I would put them at 7.
Number 6.
Now, this will seem low, but LeBron and Anthony Davis, 6. They're just not healthy enough. If they were healthy, I'd probably put them at 1. There's an argument to be made. They're 1. They're not. LeBron is also having to take over the scoring. In the next 13 games, 10 on the road, LeBron's going to have to be a monster offensively because Westbrook's imploding and Anthony Davis isn't there. So LeBron's going to have to do what he did Saturday night a lot, and I'm sorry, if you're 18 or 19, it's going to wear him down. I put them at 6.
Number 5.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I do feel like there's a ceiling to this. Tatum's a remarkable scorer. Great one-on-one guy, great scorer. I've seen it before. I do feel like there's a ceiling here. Both are willing defenders. Jaylen Brown, the better defender. And Jaylen, by the way, is averaging for the second straight year 23 a game. So they went and got him at Cal. He was hyper-athletic. They bring him in. He's developed into a nice all-star level player. I think there's a little more of a ceiling here than others would subscribe to, but I'd have them at 5.
Number 4.
Giannis and Chris Middleton. Now, many of you think that's underrated, and Middleton's having a very good year shooting, and Giannis is amazing. But again, I've seen Middleton in big spots evaporate, and he's had some bad playoff games. Now, he is averaging 42% from the floor on three-pointers this year, which is the best he's done in his career. So, and again, Giannis is Giannis. But Middleton's a guy, and I'll be honest about this, I don't trust him in big spots. He's a very good player. He was a throw-in in a Pistons trade years ago and barely made the column. Nobody talked about him. I still have my doubts about him, but I put them at 4.
Number 3.
Chris Paul, Devin Booker. The only knock is Chris is not going to shoot threes, and Chris is older, and Chris can get banged up. I've seen him in playoff series more than once get banged up. He's a very intense player. Again, they could be 1 depending on the weekend or the night or the matchup. Booker's a tremendous go-to number 2 scorer, a wing scorer, one of 3 players in the league averaging 25-plus last 4 years. So we're talking inches, not feet here. They do have playoff experience last year. I worry about Chris Paul's health. That's why I dock him a spot.
Number 2.
So, Colin, then why do you put Curry and Klay Thompson at number 2? Because I think Curry is the best ball handler in the world, the best three-point shooter in the world, and can take over a series. And as a create a matchup problem for a lot of teams. Klay Thompson is not Klay Thompson of years ago. He's rounding into form. I think he can get there, and he is a very plus defender. Again, I get tons of playoff experience. I think the Warriors are laying in the weeds a little. Draymond Green, they're just going to get him healthy. I think Jordan Poole and Wiggins are guys you will be able to, at times, spot trust in the playoffs. But I'm betting what I've seen before, and I think three-point shots, playoff experience, Thompson's defense, I'll put him 2.
Number 1.
I think it's Joel Embiid and James Harden. I know you think I'm out of my mind, but I think it's the best get-a-bucket center in the league in Embiid. And I think because Harden doesn't have to dominate the ball as much with this team, he will be effective in the playoffs. He's not quite as ball-centric as he had to be in Houston or at times in Brooklyn because Kyrie wasn't available. So, in fact, I think the biggest problem for Philadelphia right now is figuring out how to work in Tobias Harris to this trade. But if you're asking me, I need a bucket in a minute left. I think it's the best duo in the league. I think that's the best duo in the NBA. And I think they're going to make the finals, maybe. Very close. I think Milwaukee's a deeper team. They've got a third scorer in Drew Holiday. Now, I know what you're saying. Why are you so high? I'm a believer. I invest in stuff I've seen. So I'm trusting the brain trust. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, big spots. Klay's not what he was. He's really trying to be what he was, and he's not yet. It happens. Devin Booker, by the way, is shooting 37% from 3. I just asked Ryan. So that's pretty good percentage for him. It's fun. Now the NBA is the time of the year it's really fun. All right, Mike Silver, we should find out probably tomorrow at about this time on Aaron Rodgers. It is interesting. I said this earlier. If I was the agent of Aaron, I'm crossing my fingers he chooses Denver because agents make a percentage of your income, and I think if he goes to Denver, he is going to be the most discussed player in the most popular league in America for 6 months.
I would go Denver, Tennessee, Pittsburgh.
He doesn't really feel like a Pittsburgh guy. I could see him being a mile-high guy or Green Bay. That's what I'm saying. Is I don't think he'd go from Green Bay to Pittsburgh. It's like he just built a home in Nashville. That I can see.
Well, I mean, he has the Tomlin thing, and there's a lot of pieces in place. Like those are the 3 teams that have been reported to have.
What if he shocks us all and goes to Tennessee? He's building a house there. I mean, we always look for signs.
I mean, I don't think it's a shock anymore. It's been reported that they have a trade ready to go if that's what he decides to do.
Got a place in Nashville.
Tennessee, Denver, and
no state tax. Nice weather.
The division is completely
wonky. I just changed my mind.
I think Tennessee is actually a better landing spot than Denver. Yeah, they have the coach in place.
You know what? That's our topic tomorrow. We got a lead for tomorrow. It really does. Like, if he signed with Tennessee, we would go, he just built a home there. Is anybody paying attention?
Well, because Tennessee came out pretty loudly and said that they weren't interested.
And funny, maybe because Aaron doesn't want you to think about Tennessee, there's no leaks about Tennessee. A lot of leaks about Denver. Magic trick. Look at that rabbit in the hat over here.
Like I said, we're all here on the strings all day long.
No, I mean, it's funny. A lot of leaks on Denver. Why would that be? A lot of leaks on going back to Green Bay.
Is he doing a sleight of hand?
No, Aaron, we're all in marionette. We're all just out here manipulating. Tampa caught us off guard. Yeah. We were shocked by Brady in Tampa.
I think Tennessee would be an amazing spot for Aaron Rodgers.
It would be. Yeah, Mike Vrabel can coach. They got a star running back, 2 star receivers. Wow, sleep on that. Boy, I am really on that Aaron Rodgers for the Tennessee Titans. Every time we look for signs, he's building a home in Nashville. The division's, again, wonky. Despite what Tennessee says, nobody in Tennessee is going to lose an hour's sleep if they move off Tannehill. Fans went apoplectic last year in the playoff game when they totally dominate Cincinnati and lose. The division's up for grabs. I got Derrick Henry. I got a great pass rush. I got an excellent coach who's played the game. I got 2 receivers. I
agree. I know Denver has a great roster, but they have a new head coach now in a very tough division. So sometimes I'm saying it's not a great landing spot, but if you're asking me what the best place for Aaron Rodgers to go right now,
how many coaches in the NFL do we absolutely know are good coaches? There's like 7. Vrabel's one of them.
Right.
You have no idea if Nathaniel Hackett's going to work. 90% of these coordinators don't work. Belichick's guys don't work.
Yeah, I think Tennessee is a much better landing spot for him.
God.
I also think Indianapolis is interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Indianapolis. There's a lot of drama. He doesn't feel like
It's true. They're very under the radar.
No, they're the accounting firm.
Yeah.
Even when they win, they're boring. It's just, they're not a drama. They're like Green Bay. Like, we don't do our stuff public here. We're not into public stuff.
Yeah, Tennessee, Denver. Also would love you in Pittsburgh.
It's just I'm not hearing anything from Tennessee. Maybe there's a reason. A lot of noise over in the Mile High City. But you can leak stuff very easily. It's very easy for Aaron and his peeps to leak stuff to get us all looking right.
I just appreciate all the content, Aaron.
Are we taping this segment? Because if I'm right, I'm replaying this 1,000 times. Speak for yourself there. Here we go. It is what is it, Joy Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
Live in Los Angeles, it's the Hood. Wherever you may be, however you may be listening, iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, FS1. I've said it before, I'll say it again. My favorite thing is when stories break 5 minutes before we go on the air. And we just got to figure it out. We're scurrying in. It's fantastic. And Joy Taylor, you know what the story is, Joy?
Let me see. Is it the opposite of what Aaron came out and said was categorically false? I think someone's going to predict that.
Yeah. When it comes to back system contracts, he's not the most straightforward guy. So here we go. The Packers and and Aaron Rodgers, and this was always sort of our hunch. I said from the beginning I thought he would stay. I didn't think he wanted to be a villain. Green Bay is a well-run organization. 4-year deal, $200 million. That's the story. Ton of it, $153 million guaranteed. So that helps the cap, meaning he won't be a prodigious cap hit. He makes a bunch of money. So my first takeaway is, this is what I kept saying, that I thought the other choices, Tennessee, Pittsburgh, and Denver were very interesting options. But all of them had something I didn't like about them. Denver, good God, you got to play Mahomes twice, Derek Carr twice, and Justin Herbert twice a year. 6 games against 3 of the best quarterbacks. That's just every year. That'd be like being in the SEC and having Alabama twice a year. Do I have to? Can I get them a season with no Alabama occasion? I don't want to play them twice a year. So that part, to me, I didn't like. Pittsburgh, I love Mike Tomlin. O-line's bad, and how many offensive coordinators have they whiffed on? They got another bad one. Tennessee, well, they are a mile deep into that Ryan Tannehill contract, so even if Aaron came and Tannehill was traded, you're stuck with Tannehill's contract for 2 years. Even if you make the trade move to June or July or whatever the date is, you still have to, over 2 years, pay Aaron and Tannehill. So this was the one that made the most sense, even though I thought Pittsburgh, Denver, Tennessee were all interesting, solid options. But let's think about why Aaron stayed. Number one, and you know this, I know this, the NFC North is a mess. Chicago's in a rebuild. Detroit's in a constant rebuild. Minnesota has regressed badly. Okay, the NFC now that Breeze, Sean Payton, and Brady are gone, that thing is wide open. NFC is wide open outside of the Rams, who we think they're going to be good for the next several years. He also likes his head coach, and he's got an offensive head coach. That matters. His coach is not only generationally of the same age, they like the same music, they like the same stuff, they can kind of connect. That matters. It matters. Vic Fangio's 70, Aaron Rodgers is young. That probably, we know this to be true, is that generationally, if you kind of like the same stuff, get along with people, both of your friends are the same age, right, or close. So we know that old defensive coaches are not the trend in the NFL. Now, Nathaniel Hackett may have been good at Denver, but the point is, a lot of things worked in Green Bay. It also lets Aaron, who's a little petty, say, yeah, Jordan loved pick. That was a massive waste of a pick. He kind of wins that. Green Bay drafts and develops very well. They always have. They've always had great offensive lines. This is a good organization. The grass is not always green. Okay, it's not. A lot of people move, and it's never the same. They move in my business. They move in your business. The grass isn't always green. The Packers have developed Super Bowl champions with Bart Starr, Brett Favre, and Aaron Rodgers. It is viewed as a very good drafting and developing franchise. Yes, there's a hole in Green Bay. They don't attract free agents. If I was an NFL player, probably would not be my first choice. And they don't have an owner. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But Tennessee had an issue. Ryan Tannehill's contract. Pittsburgh has one. They can't get the OC right. Denver had one. Brutal division. And you don't know if Nathaniel Hackett can coach. Nobody has any idea. We thought Vic Fangio could coach. He could. Wrong side of the ball in 2022. So I look at this thing. You don't have to be best friends. I think what this proves is you don't have to be best friends and agree on everything to work. Brady Belichick did not have dinner in 20 years. One time. Bradshaw and Chuck Noll didn't see eye to eye. Aikman and Barry Switzer won a Super Bowl together. Not exactly bosom buddies. Bruce Arians and Brady, generationally, the way they view offense, totally different dudes. They won a Super Bowl together. You don't have to be best friends. Not everything has to be agreed upon. We all know that. I mean, look at our politics. Everybody's like this and that. I'm an independent. Some social stuff, I'm a liberal. Some business stuff, I'm a conservative. You don't have to be all one thing. I don't have to agree with a candidate on every policy to vote for him for governor or senator. I don't have to agree on everything. Do I think most of it works? Most of Green Bay and Aaron works. The division's bad. The coach is young and offensive-minded. They draft offensive lines and develop them pretty well. He's got good weapons. Not as good as Tennessee. Not as good as Pittsburgh, in my opinion. Not as good as Denver. But they're good enough to be a number 1 seed. He's got a great fan base. He's got plenty of commercials in Green Bay. He'd make more if he quarterbacked for the Rams. LeBron's doubled his net worth in, 4 years in Los Angeles. Joe Burrow would make, I was told by an agent, Joe Burrow would make over $150 million more if he played for an LA team over a Cincinnati team over the course of his career. He's got a good personality. He's into it. But you know what? State Farm, eyes on. Aaron's doing just fine, and the contract is massive. There is some dispute on how big the contract is. It does make him the highest paid in the NFL. Whatever, I don't care. The bottom line here is they gave him so much guaranteed money. It's not going to be a punitive cap hit. That's actually pretty good. I think more teams should do that. If I was the Seahawks, I would look at Russell Wilson after this contract and say, I'd pay Russell money. Kyler Murray drives me nuts sometimes, but I'd probably pay him the money. Pay it guaranteed. Lower the cap hit. Maybe that's the new trend. Maybe this is the frontier now. Give these quarterbacks $150 million. Keep the cap hit really low. That seems to be the trend. Of the top 10 cap hits at quarterback last year, the top 10, only one Patrick Mahomes won a playoff game. So, in the end, the grass isn't always greener. It's a well-run organization. It's a lousy division. He's got compatibility with a lot of the pieces. And I give Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers credit. They've been thinking about this thing for a year. In Green Bay, the world is changing in the NFL. The best quarterback won every division in the NFL last year. I couldn't tell you the last time that happened. I mean, quarterbacks always mattered. Now, the best quarterback won every division. An offensive coach was in every NFC playoff. Every single one. Every NFC playoff. Even the ones we don't know if we like, Nick Sirianni, got to the playoffs. What I worry about in the NFL is Mike Tomlin. Does he connect with offensive coordinators? Pete Carroll feels outdated. Vic Fangio gone. Mike Zimmer. I don't think they're incompetent. The world is changing, and I don't think they're embracing it. It reminds me of college basketball years ago, when the one and done about 10 years ago became a thing, and guys like Bobby Knight are like, I refuse. Bobby Knight, irrelevant. Same thing. Coach K initially didn't want it. Just read his book. Then Coach K said, I'm losing to all these teams that are embracing the one and done. So Mike Krzyzewski said, I'm going to embrace the one and none. So the world is changing in football. Quarterbacks have always been important. It's about 80% of it now. And Aaron's got a young offensive coach in a bad division. Schematically, they don't feel outdated. I don't know if Matt LaFleur is great, but he's certainly competent. You don't know if Nathaniel Hackett's going to work in Denver. We have no idea. I thought Vic Fangio had a chance to work. We had no idea. 75% of these young coordinators get the job, and they're done in 5 years. So, there you go. For the record, full disclosure, this is not necessarily great for me because I think the story would have been far more interesting elsewhere, but I still guessed he would say in Green Bay. But it is great for the company I work for called Fox because, man, oh man, there's a lot of great quarterbacks in the AFC, and a lot of the great ones are retiring or moving in the NFC. So it's nice to have Aaron back for our business. Okay, so there you go. I don't even know. Should I even go to a second story or push it? I think I'll push it. Because Twitter yesterday was a bake sale of bad cookies. It was terrible yesterday. It was an all-time dumb day on Twitter in regards to the Calvin Ridley story. He bet on some football games in the NFL, and they suspended him for a year. And the opinions from respected sport media were pathetic. This is not a complicated story, and we'll talk about that coming up. You know I love Faherty, the best, most comfortable, versatile clothes anywhere. I'm going out to dinner tonight. Probably going to wear Faherty. Wearing their pants right now. They just gave us a heads up on some of their best sellers are now back in stock. They ran out. They're back in stock. The Movement long sleeve shirt is back. Super comfortable. Got those in my rotation. You're basically your best looking button down shirt, but with stretch in the fabric. Also back, the inlet knit blazer. It's kind of look like a tailored jacket, but in the most comfortable sweatshirt material you can find. It's a dressed up look, comfort of a hoodie. Best part, my listeners, 20% off if you use the code HERD20. I love their stores. Plenty of retail outlets all over the country. I think they're up to about 30. Go to FahertyBrand.com/HERD. FahertyBrand.com/HERD. The code is HERD20 to snag 20%. Stop. Two players. One team. Boy, you have blossomed in this episode. That's right. If you are what you eat, then you are what you eat. Oh, that's a one piece spicy. That's what I'm talking about.
It's Gordon's biggest cooking competition ever. Three teams battle as the mentors go to war. Next Level Chef, only Wednesdays on Fox, or rent anytime on Fox Now or Hulu.
Patrick Mahomes is great, likable, coachable, all the things you want your quarterback to be. But sorry, fawning media, sorry. In between the pom-pom wavings, we now have a pattern that has developed with Patrick Mahomes. He's really good. He is spectacular. Oh, that, nobody else can do that. When he gets bad fast, and he loses confidence really quickly. And we've seen two stretches in the regular season in his career where he's just kind of mechanically kind of gotten off his game. I've always compared him to an artist. Sometimes, man, he gets writer's block, but he also creates masterpieces. So turn it around, because I've seen him do it twice. But the NFL scouting report on Mahomes was incredibly clear. Let me read it to you. Decision-making goes from bad to worse at a moment's notice. Impatient, big confident, develop some bad habits, work in progress, high ceiling. Sometimes too eager for big game hunting. Unique talent, star in the making. Exactly what he is. But we've had this emergence of greatness that was so overwhelming initially that we didn't let him grow. Never forget Peyton Manning year 4. Bad. Eli Manning in between Super Bowls. A lot of ugly. It happens. And this is the reality. And maybe this is just the reality part and parcel of what you get with a great artist at quarterback. But the protected media, oh, they don't like criticism. Happens. It's okay. You have a great career. Already had one. Some people say you can vote him into the Hall of Fame. But it is part of it now. Media, less fawning, more reality. And the reality is sometimes he goes in the slump. Great to have you back. Some of you just like to argue. You like to agitate, not lubricate. Yesterday a story came down, not very complicated. It's pretty an easy one to figure out, but oh God, the takes were just embarrassing. The NFL suspended Atlanta Falcon wide receiver Calvin Ridley for next year because he bet on NFL games. As an NFL player, you can't bet on NFL games. Everybody knows that. It's a rule. Well done, hypocrisy. Everybody knows the rule. They have symposiums on it. They have symposiums on it. They bring all the players in. Can't bet on an NFL game. By the way, many of you may not know this. NFL players can bet on college basketball, NHL. They can be casual bettors. They can't bet on NFL games. That's the end of the tweet, right there. But, Colin, the owners can invest in gambling businesses. Yeah, and players know that too. That's kind of understood. Yeah, owners can own a business that you and I can bet on, but not players. Who are told over and over, there's signs in locker rooms, there's a symposium, they can't do it. Colin, that is hypocrisy. Yes, there is some in life that's hard to figure out. Like, for instance, marijuana is legal in California. But if you drive a school bus, you will be drug tested. What? I know Tad, filling up his bong water this morning, is struggling with that. Just because marijuana is legal in California doesn't mean you can smoke it at all businesses. It's crazy, right, Tad? The owner of the Sacramento Kings years ago, owned a casino in Vegas, had a sports book. So, they had a casino, you're allowed to bet on things. It was in Las Vegas, you're allowed to bet there. They had a sports book where people go bet, and yet the Maloofs couldn't bet on, Sacramento Kings. Tad, the bong water, is really not struggling. Here's a new rule in life. If the rules are clearly stated, No excuses. Everybody knows professional athletes cannot bet on the games in which they play. And everybody knows that owners have different rules. You can cut players, their employees. You can trade players. They don't even get to use the same tax benefits that owners do. I know I work at Fox. My bosses get stock options. I never have. Yeah. My bosses, forget the owners, my bosses have different rules. Roger Goodell's an employee. He can be fired tomorrow by the he has no right to fire any owner. Owners, this is why top employees in all businesses would ideally like a cut of the business. I own a couple of hamburger places. We give our managers, we'll cut ownership. We think they work hard. Not everybody does that. That's the ideal situation for an employee. You work hard, you're a manager, you get a little cut of the profit sharing. But every single player knows you cannot bet on NFL games in the NFL. Go get Mark Madden. You can't do it. Now, we can debate how long the suspension can be. That's a good argument. Should it be a year or 6 months? You can certainly make the argument, the NFL has kind of gone in on sports gambling. It's bad, but let's make it, 9 months, not a year. But the NFL also knew this would happen. They knew it would happen. This is why they have, the celebration rule, kind of. Like they know they have to over-officiate it sometimes to make a statement. They're saying basically, oh yeah, I know it's one bet $1,500. You're out for a year. They're sending a message. We knew it would happen. We know it's bad. We warned you. We're going to make this one hurt. They should not make this a light sentence. Calvin, feel bad for you, but this is not difficult. You know the rules. They're stated everywhere. There's signage everywhere. There's symposiums annually. It's discussed regularly. You smoke cigarettes, folks. They cause cancer. There's a warning on the side of the box. Caveat emptor. You smoke them, you can't sue them. Not anymore. There's a warning. You know the rules. You know the rules. You can't bet on NFL games as a player. And stop all this. Well, the owners, yes, the owners are allowed to be investors in a business where you and I can bet. Players can't. I know it freaks you out. I know you're upset. I know you're really, really angry. But there's always been different rules for mom and dad compared to the 12-year-old. Boss compared to the employee. Owner compared to the boss. As long as they're stated clearly, with complete clarity, don't whine about it. Calvin Ridley did something that wasn't terribly smart. Let me ask you, if I'd have told you before that story came down, hey, there's a story coming down that an NFL player bet on games, what would be your first thought? Oh my God, is it a quarterback? Oh my God, that's going to be brutal. Your first thought is, that ain't good. So why are you arguing? It's not that bad. It's bad. Don't do it. Go ask Pete Rose. It's not good. Just don't do that. The NFLPA allows you. Go put $20 in a college hockey game. Want to bet the Nashville Predators tomorrow night? You just knock yourself out. Calvin Ridley put his own name in his betting account. Not good. Enjoy the news.
Turn on the news. This is the Third Line News.
Russell Westbrook has gotten a lot of blame for Lakers' struggles this season. His performance was lacking once again last night. 17 points on 5 of 14 shooting in the 117-110 loss to the Spurs. And after the game, he talked about all the taunting that he gets and how it's starting to affect his family.
My family reached a point to where it's really weighing on them. And it's very unfortunate, just for me personally, because this is just a game. This is just a game. This is not end all be all. And when it comes to basketball, I don't mind the criticism of missing and making shots, but the moment it becomes where my name is getting shamed, it becomes a issue.
He's speaking specifically to being called Westbrook at games.
That's been like 10 years.
He feels like it's shaping his legacy because his last name means something to his family and to his kids, and calling him Westbrook is, making fun of that and shaming that. He also talked, his wife talked about some of the criticism and harassment that they're getting on social media and death wishes. And overall, look, fans are going to express their frustration, and I think fans have a right to boo and cheer. I don't think they have a right to be disrespectful or harass people or send people death wishes.
No, first of all, I've said this before. I am not a Westbrook fan. I haven't been for years. He's been one of the 2 or 3 great athletes I've totally pushed back. That said, if I went to a game, I would never taunt him. I just don't think that's cool for fans. I have no problem booing and yelling. Don't touch players.
Well, but then it becomes, is it the opposing fans or is it your own fans?
Well, that makes it worse.
You really can't tell opposing fans not taunt players, but opposing fans are going to try and disrupt your game. That's what playing on the road is.
Yeah.
So as far as